Matt Hultquist here with the QuickBooks University. Let's talk about navigating the homepage. This gets very confusing for a lot of people when they open up QuickBooks, for the first time, or they're new to QuickBooks and don't quite, understand. They open up the file and they see all these flow charts, and they're kind of like, okay, well, what do I do from here? Plus they've got, drop down menus up here. They've got this stuff down the side. They've got all these options. They've got insights. And so what do you do? Okay. So let's just talk a little bit about the layout here and how this is set up. So when you first open QuickBooks, you've got all these flow charts. Okay. These are just representing kind of the flow of information to give you an idea of, okay, how does information flow through QuickBooks? Okay, so for example, you might do an estimate, and then you might turn that into an invoice, and then you might turn that into receiving a payment when you get paid, and then record deposits, etc. Okay, so these arrows are supposed to kind of guide you through what you're supposed to do and how you're supposed to record information. Okay, so you'll see it's broken down into these boxes. You've got vendors up here, you've got customers, employees, banking, company. All right, so you can click on any one of these. So vendors will take you to the vendor center. Okay, if I go to customers, it's going to take me to my customer center. All right, and so on. And if you click on one of these buttons on the flowchart, it's going to take you to that area of QuickBooks. So if you need to enter a bill, you're going to click here and it'll take you to the bill form to enter your bill. All right. Invoices, etc. Okay, so these all take you to these various places within QuickBooks. All right, so this is a nice visual for people that are more apt to learn or more apt to understand based on visual. Okay, so now when you go up to these drop down menus, pretty much everything up in these drop down menus is going to be an option down here. This is a little more condensed and there's more options up in the drop down menus, but you'll see, for example, under vendors, enter bills, pay bills, okay, purchase orders, receive items. All these items, all these things are in these icons. All right. These just give you a little more detail. Okay. But in general, for the most part, with most of what you're doing, you can use this flow chart. All right. All right. So now let's go to the left side over here in this. This says My Shortcuts. All right. So you have a number of options over here: income tracker, bill tracker, calendar, snapshot. So what happens if we click on one of these? You'll see it takes us to a calendar. Okay, shows you transactions entered, transactions due, etc. for these different days. All right, vendors take you to the vendor center, customers take you to the customer center. These are just shortcuts that will take you to certain parts of QuickBooks. All right, and if you scroll all the way down, you can click on Customize Shortcuts, and you'll see that you can change or reorder or just change the layout or the look of these shortcuts. All right. The next thing is View Balances. Okay, so this will show you some of your balances for some of your accounts, and you can customize this. Run Favorite Reports. If you have reports that you have saved or made your favorites, these will show up here. It's just a quicker way to get to the report. And then Open Windows. This is a feature I use quite a bit. These are all the open windows that you have. So for example, if I want to, you'll see, go to the Customer Center, I can click that. If I want to go back to the Home menu, that way I don't have to click on a button or find it in my drop-down menu. All right. And then the other thing is Insights right here. You'll see that there is some basic graphical information about your business that you can look at this tab and just take a look at what's going on. All right, so that's a basic overview of the layout of QuickBooks. This Flowchart is going to be generally most of what you need for what you're doing in your business, but if there are other areas that you need to get to, more detail or diving in and digging into some other area of QuickBooks, you can always go to this drop-down menu and look for what you're looking for there. All right, I hope this helped. Head on over to the QuickBooks University, qbuniversity.org, where we walk through all aspects of QuickBooks in 45 short and to-the-point training tutorials that will guaranteed get you up and running in QuickBooks to make sure you know everything you need to know. We also offer a number of free videos over there and free access to some of the actual training tutorials. So head on over. Look forward to seeing you over there.